Hey, everybody, it's the unannounced holiday special of Thursdays with Rob and Paul. Tonight on the show, Anders Holm from Workaholics and his new podcast, This Is Important, plus Hannah Pilkes, the hilarious Hannah Pilkes, as a guest editor for Sky Mall. All that and more, plus the first ever Show Us Your Ornaments. Let's get to it.
Your background, your blurry background looks so festive.
Yeah.
I didn't really decorate mine other than just bringing the Christ child.
Oh, I love the crack. Well, Rob, I even wore this for you today.
Whoa, bro! Where did you get Steve Harvey Christmas sweater?
From the Steve Harvey website.
Are you? I mean,
Steve Harvey knows how to monetize his own image. I felt like I could wear a Steve Harvey sweater if I bought it from his website. I felt like that was the right move.
Amazing. And
happy Harvey days, indeed. Happy
Harvey days, everybody. When you went on Family Feud, like what, a year ago or so?
And I'm still wondering, why couldn't you go on Family Feud with us?
Just different reasons.
All right. Because I know that you were a person that we asked to go on Family Feud.
Yeah, there's just different reasons.
Okay.
All right,
I'll get into it.
I've asked you to respect that.
All right. I got it. Well, I want to say,
and I also want to say that gotcha questions and interview tactics on me will not be tolerated.
Wow, I didn't think that was a gotcha, but okay, sure. I mean,
if you're really gonna drill down on this, at the top of the holiday extravaganza show that we've been building up towards for the whole year, literally, we've been planning and writing this show for the past year and a half. All during COVID, we've been talking about, what are we going to do for the big holiday show? What's going to happen? We have, and also it's not just a Christmas show. It's all year and holidays. It's
every holiday.
It's every holiday.
This is a holiday show. It's not.
Yes.
It's a non-denominational holiday.
It's non-denominational. It's not for Christians. It's also for the Jews, for the Muslims, for everyone.
Whatever you believe, we are celebrating here.
I celebrate it fully. But so to that end, for you to kind of come at me, I mean, straight out of the gate seems, I don't know, it's a weird choice. But I will tell you that the reason I was not allowed to go on Family Feud when you went on there was for my prior conviction. I was convicted of assaulting Steve Harvey, and I'm not allowed.
Wait, hold on. Then did you assault Steve Harvey? Because when you said
I did, yes.
Okay, yeah. So you should just say, I assaulted Steve Harvey.
I assaulted Steve Harvey. Yes.
Thank you.
And I assaulted Steve Harvey. I saw him in a Ralph's grocery store, and I went up to him and I was like, "Oh man, I'm a huge fan." And I just tackled him. Like I was just so overcome with emotion. I really do like him. I think he's funny. I think he's a great host of everything. And
Family Feud.
So that happened, and then I was convicted, so I wasn't allowed to go on.
Rob, I understand that you are always trying to find truth out there, and the reason why he attacked you probably is the reason why I have an issue with Steve Harvey, which is he wears a bald cap and a fake mustache.
Is that the truth?
That's the truth. He is a fully haired man with no mustache, and those are two things that are applied every day. And that, so that's, I want to, if we're going to talk the truth, like, he has been lying to us. He has been lying.
I gotta say, those are my favorite, a couple of my favorite things about him. Like, I do love his baldness and his mustache, and to know that that's not real is,
a huge thing. Yeah.
Huge thing. But let's have a great show. I will say, let's have a great show because I want to we also got to combine in here, Paul, not just a holiday extravaganza, but also our year-end wrap-up and countdown show of our favorite things. Like, I could count down for you my top 3 favorite flavors
Go.
of flavors of ice cream. Okay.
From 2020, from 2021?
From 2021. These are my top 3
Okay.
favorite flavors of ice cream.
Here we go.
Number 3, chocolate. Number 2,
Whoa.
mint chocolate chip.
All right.
Number 1, blowjob.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
You heard me.
I did. Well, you said my 3 favorite ice cream flavors, and then the last
Oh,
one
sorry.
was,
Yeah, blowjob from Baskin Robbins. I should be specific. From Baskin Robbins.
okay, I don't. What does blowjob taste like?
This fucking guy. Am I right, guys?
All right, no.
Am I right?
This is
We got
on a
him. We
prank.
got him. We got him. We got him.
Man,
I've been trying to get you to say that. I've been trying to get you to say that all
Is that a meme now?
year.
Is
That's
that
a meme.
a meme?
You got memed out. You just got memed.
Well, if you would have kept the prank going, I would have said something like, "Oh, blowjob sounds delicious."
Oh,
I just did it again. Ah, man.
You got
Damn
memed.
it. I got memed.
You got memed.
By the way, happy birthday to Maja Cat, one of our great people who are in the Discord. Her birthday is coming up. Early birthday wishes to Maja Cat. And an announcement that tonight, after the show, is our first ever live Discord after party. It is going to be a stage event so people can talk, chat, whatever in the Discord. That's discord.gg/Paul Scheer. Everyone can go there and continue the party. That's a special thing. Rob and I won't be there.
We won't be there, but I might swing by. What I need to know is how many people will be at the event, and what is the attire? What is the attire?
Well, the attire is come as you are, because it is Discord, baby. No cameras. It is just your voice. Okay. You can do whatever. You can catfish. You can do whatever you want. This is like the circle, but in real life. Now, Rob, I do have a bone to pick with you.
Yes,
we have a great big show. We have a great show. We have
huge show, great show.
Anders Holm from Workaholics.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. He's here. We also have the great Hannah Pilkes. She'll be back in a little bit.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Love
Hannah. No longer on the West Coast. She has
no longer, but tonight is on the West Coast.
Oh, she is on the West Coast. Okay, great.
Tonight, but she doesn't live here anymore. But Rob, I'm going to say this.
Yeah, I know you're pissed.
Because of our constant checking in with Amaranth. Yeah. It has messed up my Twitch preferred channels in such a way now that all my recommended channels are girls in bikinis and hot tubs and whisper, and it is a lot of sleeping things. Yeah, and a lot of makeup things, and
I have the same problem. All of the algorithm is recommending to me a lot of bikini stuff. And here's the thing: is that and I've been very upfront about this, Paul. I'm married, so oops, I can't point at it.
Well, I say you are.
No, I'm married, so. The ASMR thing, the bikini thing, girls in hot tubs, girls in bathtubs. It's difficult. My wife doesn't understand why do you have to do that? Why do you have to watch that? And I say, research, right? For Twitch, it's for research. It's for trying to learn how to do a better show and what Paul and I are doing. And, but yeah, my wife doesn't, she doesn't love it.
No, I mean, look, my kids came in here and the screen was on, and all of a sudden
now your kids are Vanilla Ice and Twanch.
Vanilla Ice and Twanch came in, and they luckily I was able to just pull it out very quickly. But it was not, the stream. Now I got to show you, like I'm now having streams that are recommended to me that are just completely CGI women.
Yeah.
Do you know about these things?
Yes. You want to check one out? Should we check?
Yeah,
one out?
we have stuff to do, but let's maybe check it out.
Yeah, we do have some stuff to do. Yeah.
Let's just see. I can show you this. This is like one of the CGI channels. I'm just messing around with my screen here for a second. Okay, so this is one of the CGI.
And we don't endorse this. We should say we don't endorse this.
We don't endorse this. We look, we are proud of anyone that is doing the work on Twitch.
pound for pound, yeah, I think that I do support anyone that's doing the work.
So this is just you can get a.
Now, let me ask you this, Paul. Is there a way that we could get this for us?
We can be fully CGI. I look. I'm going to open it up to people out there. If you can make Rob and I into CGI avatars, and we could do the show like this, I am so into doing a virtual world. I
Totally,
mean,
totally,
look at she's like
totally.
exploding into a different creature right now.
I
I mean,
mean,
this if we could do a whole show like that. Whoa,
yeah.
let's see what she's saying.
Whoa. Her clothes got singed off or something.
Yeah.
Or yeah, mine maybe I had x-ray vision, but I would do this.
Oh, I guess you can nuke her.
Oh,
So
I
here
see.
you can
I
do
see.
you can give her a dead body explosion. You
Yeah.
can nuke her. You can give her a big head. You can toss your blue balls. You can be the peepo. Oh,
Okay.
she's got hit in the head with a ball. Wow, she's getting hit in
There's
the
a
head with
lot. This
a
seems a
yeah.
little not cool.
You can make her shart is one of the
Okay.
things.
I don't
Yikes.
know. Yeah, maybe we don't do this with our show because
I mean, this is
I think what people
I
would
wouldn't
do,
mind.
I
Yeah.
feel like people would make us do bad things to each other and to ourselves.
I wouldn't mind us doing a whole show as those CGI characters. I
Oh, I
mean,
think
look,
that would
if
be
we can
fun.
figure out that tech, I feel like the technology is close to us. I mean, she's exploding over here. I'm watching her just really just explode on this on the bottom screen.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, but I pulled in too late. But Rob, it's the holiday party. We have so much to do. People are saying I'm in full dad mode, and you know what? Good on you. I am in full dad mode because today we had a preschool or kindergarten event, and I
How was
dressed
it? How were the reviews? Because I'm starting to read. I don't know how to. I don't want to sound critical of your son's
Hmm,
school, but
sure.
I'm reading negative reviews of the event
Well, my son did.
of the talent, I should say.
Okay, well, my son did. It's a holiday themed show, so he did a salute to Henry Rollins, and my son did two of Henry Rollins' spoken word poems, which
Okay.
are a little. I mean, if you're not familiar, Henry Rollins was in a band called Black Flag,
Black Flag, yeah.
and and he it's a pretty harsh thing, and people didn't see the Christmas in it. But the last line was like, "Fuck you, Santa. Fuck you, God. Fuck you, Mom.
And
I
your
don't believe
son
in Santa Claus."
and your
Yeah.
son's performed it today.
That was Twanch in his kindergarten, and you know what? I thought he did a great job. I thought he did a great job. Again, that was something we rehearsed, and
The problem, I think the problem with some of the backlash over this, because there has been significant backlash, is that we live in California, which is a very progressive state, and so the kids are kind of ahead of the curve. And
mhm.
so when they're doing this, it's up to the audience to figure out, is this real? Is it performance art? Are Paul Scheer's kids commenting on the holidays and commercialism and all of that? And so, I understand that you've been getting death threats and stuff like that. And,
Well, I mean, we want to
I'm
be a
here for
family
you.
of performers. We do want to be a family of performers and performers
Yeah.
who perform other performers' work. So, Twanch, Henry Rollins. I, of course, do Mark Twain. As you know, you've come to see one of my
Yeah.
live
I
shows.
love it. I love it.
I do
Yeah.
his classic bits, all
Yeah.
the classic Mark Twain
Do you want to
bits.
give us a little taste or,
Sure. Of course, I have this one where it's well, I tell you, Huck Finn was a real pain in the buttocks. But back in the South, we would call him a
oh
fence
no.
painter.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, no, yeah, I kind of clean up some of the dirtier stuff.
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
racist stuff. I kind of cut
Yeah.
that right out.
Yeah.
I just do a full Mark Twain, the best of Mark Twain. I consider it really, truly
But so Variety, which is a industry
the
magazine,
best magazine out
that
there.
covers film and television news,
Mhm.
have really criticized your kids' school event. They said that,
Mm.
and I'm just reading,
Sure.
this is straight off the magazine. Twanch and Vanilla Ice, unfortunately, show very diminished entertainment skills, talent, and I would say zero singing or dancing ability.
This is
And good luck
a
to
bummer.
them. So that, I mean, that's
this is clearly written by someone with a grudge, against me.
I mean, I think it's one. I think it's a little, to have someone on staff that goes to kid Christmas shows and reviews those. I think is like, what are we talking about?
It's the reason why we still live in Hollywood, because I want to make sure that my kids' local shows are performed. I saw you actually working very hard today on Instagram, for your daughter's show. You were out there, you were side coaching, showing her what to do, how to do it.
Yeah, maybe
so I mean, you shouldn't really be talking
that later on. Maybe Molly could do that later on. Yeah, that was actually that particular clip was a couple of years ago, where I was also heavily criticized for what is called side coaching, which is when you go to your child's performance and you sort of like try to show them what to do. And it's very much frowned upon in Hollywood, California. I did not know that.
They should be rehearsed.
Yeah. And, whatever.
Molly, let's pull it up, show it, because we have it right now. We have it ready to go.
So this is my daughter's, yeah, I mean, the video purports to show me trying to side coach my daughter. There was a reporter there from Variety that said that
I have that review right here.
And you don't have to read it. I mean,
Tom Nicholson.
Yeah.
From
this guy's a fucking dick. I gotta say,
he is a reporter for Variety. Do not. Okay. It goes as simply as this. Tom Nicholson says, "Never have I seen such an unprofessional display in my life. Not since Marlon Brando did the live one-man show of The Godfather, in which he wrote his lines on actual members of the audience, have I seen such inept performance. And the number one culprit of this terrible performance is okay, this is here we go. This is a really interesting way that they star of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Rob Hubel.
What? I was a guest. No, I was on.
I don't know. I'm just reading what they wrote down. They said
like 6 or 7 years ago. No, I'm barely in the MCU. I mean, barely.
Okay. I mean, and then this is again what I'm just seeing what it says here. Star of the and it says, "I love you, man's Tevin."
What
took again? This is I love you.
Okay.
I love you, man's Tevin shot up like a rocket and started to conduct, or I don't know, try to land a plane at LAX in an attempt to side coach his daughter, who is more talented, and I hope she gets a new father, because that girl's going places, but her father is not. End of story. Wow.
Well, I gotta say, I have mixed feelings about that, because that sounds positive for my daughter. It sounds
he said that he says he wants your daughter to get, it's like that's like an agent, like he wants your daughter to get a new father, like because he thinks that you're pulling her down.
Yeah, I don't think that's possible. I'm not sure. I haven't Googled that, but I don't think she can get a new father. But I can
figure it out.
I don't feel like that's completely negative. I mean, he was saying that she seems talented, but I am not.
Yes, your daughter's review was extremely positive. But when he said that it looked like you were trying to conduct a plane landing at LAX, I thought that was funny. I thought that was a good, And it was nice that they plugged a couple shows and movies and stuff.
Well, I mean, those are really old. I mean, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I was on a long time, and I Love You, Man. That was a long
great movie. Ago. Great movies though. Great. It shows that you can go from movies to TV, drama to comedy. I mean, I would love to get those kind of mentions. Yeah.
Hey, I know we have Anders coming on in just a second, but I want you to. I don't want to skip over our our gift exchange. Like we talked about I sent you something that I think you're really gonna like, and we talked about doing a gift exchange all year, and we'll get into it. I'm kind of looking
Tonight.
trying to tonight. Yeah, tonight we were going to do the gift exchange. Remember, we talked about last year we didn't get to do it because of COVID, and so we said this year we were going to do it. So I sent you something.
I thought that was the week. Is it? Okay, yeah, okay. So I guess it's probably.
But let's get to. I don't know if
well, we don't have Ander. We don't have him right here right now.
No sweat. Should we? Do you want to?
Yeah,
do the exchange. Our annual white elephant. This is something we've been building up for about a year and a half.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited. I'll set it up if I could. To me, the holiday season is about giving and about spreading joy. And so when I've known you for so long, and you're such a great friend, and you've always been a great friend to me. And sorry, I'm getting a little I just get a little emotional.
Yeah.
I got to take my glasses off and put them back on. But if you look behind your notepad in your house right there's a white notepad to your right by the and if you look behind the notepad, I hid a present for you.
All right, hold on. Let me go get it. Hold on a second here.
No. Just right to your right. It's within your reach where you are. It's.
All right, I'm looking here. Hold on. Big white notepad. Hold on, Rob. I'm looking here. Hold on.
No, not that one.
There's
a by your.
All right. Hold on. Let me get my earphones back in. Yeah.
Yeah. By your mouse pad.
By my mouse. Oh, yes, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, behind that, I hid.
Okay. I thought
I hid a little. Reach behind there and see if you can find. I came into your house last night when you guys.
Oh my God, Rob! Look at this.
Yeah, and I hid a little something for you, and I just want to tell you what a dear friend you are, and
wow,
our friendship means so much to me, and so this is. It is hard to not get choked up, but I am getting a little bit choked up. But it is a gift that I think that you will like if you want to open it, and then I'll open yours.
You know what? Why don't we save it? We'll save it. We'll save it because maybe I'll open this later, right? Because again, I want to enjoy it, and
and I look forward to getting yours. The Amazon people normally come a little bit later in my neighborhood, so I am hoping.
No, it's definitely there. Hey, Molly, are you there? Can you just check your text for a second? Because I want to. Yes. You know what? Why don't we open this after our first guest? Because I got you something good and big, and it will be.
I knew that you would. I knew that you would because friendship is important to the both of us. And
okay, it's heavy. Okay, you know what? Let's bring up. You know what? Maybe friendship is important, and you're right. You're right about
the season. The season is about
always about that
love and forgiveness and
we know what also is it's
joy.
About spending time with your friends and your family, and there's one friend of ours that I'd love to spend some time with. And that is okay.
But before we do, the holiday season is obviously also about presents, and on some level, there is an expectation between friends that friendship is great.
Molly.
It is great, but also giving and exchanging gifts.
Yes, absolutely.
Shows caring and love and light.
Of course.
Especially I could just say, especially after the last 2 years of COVID, that has been so hard on everybody that it would be really nice to exchange.
I can't. You know, Rob. Maybe the thing is about this year is not about the gifts of material, but about the gifts of friendship and the gifts of fun and what we have. We have a great show and we have a great.
Let's have a great show.
And here, I like to spend the gift of listening to great friends talk about important things. And on the Important podcast, Adam Devine, Anders Holm, and Blake Anderson and Kyle Newchek, they all discuss some
great podcast.
great podcast.
Yeah.
And we actually have Anders on the show today. So let's bring out Anders here on the show. Welcome.
I'm sorry. I'm a little choked up. Kind of just came in on a very emotional note. I just want to say,
oh man, here we go. Here we
there
go.
for you. And for everyone who didn't see that, I did the heart hand gesture.
Heart hand, yeah.
I mean, everybody's gonna see it because it's not it's a visual medium. It's not a podcast. But
no, but
only that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's not only. I mean,
I'm
it's not only.
Great idea.
Well,
this should be a podcast.
Please send us a quick time. That is, Rob wants to be a podcast. We
might
should
be a more successful podcast, but yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
I mean,
you're emotional. Who knows what it could be or couldn't be.
Man. Oh, Durs, I'm so glad to see you, buddy. How are you doing? How's your
me too.
holidays going? How's your holidays?
Good. Rapid fire. Got a lot of birthdays and holidays. Just bam, bam,
dude.
bam.
Me too. We have my wife's birthday is January 4th.
Oh, come on.
The hardest because it's like I just get out of Christmas, we go right into New Year's, and then we got not that I have to get a New Year's gift, but it's just it's too close. It's too close.
I don't like that. I don't like that, Scheer. Would she, and I forget your wife's name, but would she think Diane. Would she think of moving her birthday?
I think that we should all be allowed to move it because our family like really bumps up very heavily in the new year towards the end of the year and towards. I would love to move it out. I know she hates the January 4th. birthday.
Would she give you that as a Christmas gift? Like, is that a good gift? Would you take that? Like, hey, I'm moving my birthday.
I would. I mean, that would be a move my birthday would be amazing. I think it's really a gift to her because what June is always up against is it's January 4th. So a lot of the times that is the first day back when people are going back to work after a long holiday break. But more importantly, it's like 3 days into everyone going, I'm not drinking, I'm not going to party, I'm good. Like it's everyone's doing their new leaf. She is right at the forefront. Now I'm January 31st. By 31st, everyone's throwing that shit out the window.
Yeah.
We're ready to go back.
That's the 4th.
Best. Yeah, the 4th, you're done. You're out.
She's a social animal. She wants people out there. She wants to share her celebration.
That's true.
She just feels like she wants people are too tired to bring it for another celebration right after New Year's and Christmas and like the holidays. I just feel like I feel like she's always prepared for the fatigue. And we've been, it's a tough day.
Has she ever piggybacked on New Year's?
Oh,
see, that's a good way to do it.
Is that selfish to go like, and at midnight, 12:01 at 12:01 we celebrate me for
it's you? Yeah.
I don't know. I have two friends who have their birthdays on New Year's too, and I feel like they get really washed over. I don't think it's
right.
But maybe you're out. You can be, hey, we're gonna have a party, but then does that put too much pressure on New Year's at that point?
Right.
I mean, I don't know. Who do you have back to back? Do you have like very big people in your life back to back?
Me? Yeah. I mean, I guess they're getting more and more important. My children. We got 2 birthdays in November. Then we have Thanksgiving. We celebrate Thanksgiving.
I love it.
I'm not on board. But we've
rebranded it. We've rebranded it. We'll get into it.
It's controversial, but yeah.
And then another birthday, another kid's birthday, then Christmas. We celebrate Christmas, and then in New Year's, and then in January, my wife's birthday. And then Valentine's Day. I celebrate Valentine's Day.
No, we got
Saint Valentine's Day.
I mean, we are we're hammered that same way. We got Christmas, New Year's, June's birthday, my birthday, and then Valentine's Day. It's a lot.
You skipped one.
Which one?
My anniversary is also
my
birthday.
Yes, you're right. You're right. I forgot all about that.
Paul's birthday, so that I could remember when my anniversary is.
That's pretty good.
And then what was so great about that was I used Rob's wedding as an excuse to have a killer birthday party, and that's why I did a majority of the speeches at his wedding.
Right.
Yeah, you did several speeches. We took mushrooms.
Different costumes.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm sure it was awesome.
So that was like really fun. It was really good. We were actually talking about this before you got on too. Like June went on Jimmy Kimmel and kind of blew me up, and because she gave me a gift that I thought was really bad, and then
Oh,
she's now told that story publicly, and now I feel outed. But I want to
what?
tell you because
Wait. What? I don't always catch. I'm sorry. Your wife's talk show appearances. Can you recap for me what
I was
what the story
going
is?
to. Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to do it. I mean,
Yeah.
but if you did miss it, they did re-air it on the talk, which I didn't even know the talk did, which is they play clips from Jimmy Kimmel in the
They
middle
got
of the show.
a lot of dead air they got to fill.
Like somebody texted me today, they're like, June was on the talk, and I was like, no, she wasn't. She was here, and they're like, no, they just replayed Jimmy Kimmel from like a week ago. I was like, okay.
Do you think here's a bit I could pitch to either of these nighttime, daytime talk shows where the daytime show covers the thing covered on the night show, right?
Yeah.
Then the night show the next night goes, "Did you guys see the daytime show? They
Yeah.
covered us." And then the daytime show goes, "Did you guys see that the night show covered us covering them?"
Eh.
How can they get a bit going for like the rest of the series?
It would just be down like the infinity window, just like seeing how far it went. Oh, I would love that.
I think it'd be cool.
So what was the gift
all
that
right.
she gave you?
I'm gonna blow the punch on because I've already kind of revealed it, but I'll say this. So one year, my wife is getting all of the agents. She had decided like what I'm gonna do every year is for the people who represent me, I'm gonna get them one gift, and everyone will get the same gift.
Mhm.
And
And
so
what
for 1 year, she decided that she was gonna get all of her agents these Herschel backpacks. Really nice backpack, beautiful, great gift idea,
Mhm.
expensive gift idea. But I said to her, I said, "Oh, that's a great idea. Like that's everyone can use a backpack. That's really great." So Christmas comes, I open up my gift under the tree, and it's the same fucking backpack that she gave her agents.
Oh,
The same backpack.
Not
No.
It
okay.
was
No,
not
cool.
okay, right? Not
Not
okay.
okay.
I would even say, Paul, and this is bold. I wouldn't normally say this, but I am trying to be more honest as the year comes to an end. I would
Yeah.
say trial separation.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
just
You
see,
pack that backpack and you go on
Get
your own
the
for a
fuck
while.
out.
right.
I will say that when I opened that backpack up, I was legitimately shocked because it wasn't like it also wasn't like, oh, and here's like another little gift I got you. Like I
On the
bought
inside.
yeah, like or whatever, or just like it was like that was the gift. The gift was like the backpack.
Right. At least it wasn't like
And
embroidered with her agent, like her agency on it.
just
Right.
UCA,
You know?
like
Yeah. It
That
didn't have
would be
her agent's name on there. Like,
Yeah.
uh,
That would be
um,
some.
But so have you ever rocked it? Is this your like travel bag or did this become the
I mean,
diaper bag?
I rejected it. I rejected it out of principle. I was like, I'm not taking this. We have to return this. I can't,
Mhm.
in good faith, have the bag that you also gave your agents.
So you're not
Only
a good
because
politician. You couldn't just take it and kind of go, I'm earmarking this for later.
Yeah.
90% of the time I will be that person, and I will. But like, I think I
But
took
not
it
to your
in.
wife.
Yeah. Well, I
Ever.
took it in pride.
Ever.
I think I took it like I was like in the moment, I was like, oh my gosh, that is like, oh, I love these bags. She's like, well, you liked it, right? And I was like, I did. It was great. And then later on in like as the day progressed, it was kind of like, did you really like that backpack? And I was like, no, I did not like that
Yeah,
backpack.
yeah,
I
yeah.
like that
She
way. So
sensed
we
it.
had
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. I try to do that now. Like I used to.
What are you guys gonna get your wives this year? Like where does your brain go on that? Like I kind of have a bit of like a free pass because like my wife is always like, let's just go somewhere. You know, we'll go
I
to,
like that. But you
we'll
have to
go
still
on.
get a gift.
Nice.
I mean,
Right?
there's been the past couple of years, maybe because of COVID, the past couple of years has been sort of like an unwritten thing of like, well, let's just, we'll go to Ojai or we'll go to somewhere, nice or whatever.
Mhm.
And, but fuck, man.
I don't trust that, man.
Maybe,
I
yeah,
never,
maybe
I don't,
it's gonna get
I love
fucked.
my wife and but I don't trust, let's not get each other gifts. I have to have something. I have something ready to go.
Right.
I
You
mean, that's
guys are
just me. I
very
don't know.
transactional.
Oh,
No, I just like, we always say like, we'll go out. Like, I don't need it, but I guess I don't want to, I think I told the story on the show before, but I'll quickly say that one time we went to a party of all of our family members and it was told no gifts, no gifts, no gifts. And then we got there and then we got bombarded with gifts from all of our family members and we didn't get any gifts. We didn't for them. And it was the most unnerving thing. So I never want to be caught in that situation. Like if she doesn't pull out a gift, I would keep my gift hidden. But if she had a gift, I want to put one in. I want to make sure that I do it. I just want to make sure that I have a backup gift.
So do you just walk around, Scheer, with like a pocket full of like earrings and like bracelets?
I have some things hidden. No, I don't.
Or even carry around bows, and then while you're walking around the house, you can just put a bow on something and go, "I just got this for you." And then they go, "Oh, we have one of those," and you go, "I guess I'll just keep this one then."
Yeah.
And then you've stolen something, and you could put it on eBay and make a little money.
Great. You get it back,
and then donate the money.
That's a good idea.
Of course,
yeah,
to myself and my corporation.
Yes,
that Trump does. But yeah, no, I mean.
It's touch and go because she's very specific about things, and not at the same time. You know what I mean? Yeah, where she'll be like, she'll also do the thing where she just tells you what to get her.
Yeah,
and I go,
yeah,
it's a love-hate because I go, great, then you're gonna have this thing that you wanted and nothing that comes from me from this heart.
Yeah, right.
You know. That shows you I know what's going on, that we have this connection.
Right.
You know?
What I do and what I like to kind of do is this. I take over the stockings for our entire family. So I'm like, don't worry about stockings. I'm going to like load those guys up. And that's where I do, I think, my best work because I can do all that stuff. It's a low pressure thing. I make sure I know what candy people like. It's in there. There's like fun, dumb toys. There's like, and then that has actually elevated a bit that I used to do for myself, which is every year I would put 2 gifts under the tree that I bought for myself and I would wrap them and I'm like, I don't know who gave this to me. It's become this like running gift that I'm like, I'm always
crazy.
like,
car keys.
I'm like, what is this? Who gave me this? So my bit this year for
December
my stock,
to remember.
Are they extravagant? Are they like hilariously extravagant, or are they like dumb like a koosh ball? And you're like,
they're very like things that would like no one would buy me. Right. That I would definitely like. Like it would be like that giant ass Marvel book that's like $120. That's just like the oral history of the Marvel movies. Like June would June on principle wouldn't buy me that. Like even if I wanted it and she knew I wanted it, she's like, I don't want you to have that.
Right.
But so it's like dumb stuff like that no one would buy me in my family. But now that bit has just elevated more and more. So now I get like gifts that my kids would want in my stocking, and then and then I'm like, oh my gosh, Santa gave this to me,
right?
So it's become like a dumb bit of just.
I screwed up last year. Well, a couple things. I took over the stockings last year, and I thought it would be like a funny bit to put hungry man soup in there, like just like a chunky soup.
We all know it. We all love it.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be so funny, and like my daughter's like crying, my wife's crying, the dog's barking, like so that like
what flavors?
Totally, beef, mostly beef and beef.
Your kids need an attitude adjustment. It sounds like
that's what I said. I was like, guys, this is beef. Like people really like beef.
It's chunky.
Yeah, it's chunky. But then the other thing I'll do is if I'm not sure if my wife might like a gift, I will put it under my daughter's name. So then it'll seem like, she gave it to mommy. So then mommy will be more receptive to it, and then if mommy doesn't like it, I'll be like, I'll turn on my daughter. I'll be like, well, you fucked up,
right.
Like it's on you,
Right.
So, but those are just some strategies I've used, but
nice.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that idea. Like it's becoming more and more stressful for me to make sure that now my kids are a lot more specific about what they want,
right?
And making sure that I get those right things. That's been the trick of this year. It's like my kids want very specific, hard things. Like my son was like, I want a jersey autographed by Ronaldo, the famous soccer player.
Sure.
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna get that.
You get him a brochure or the playbill from Jersey Boys, autographed by Geraldo, and then be like, "Wait, what did you want?"
By the way, I literally thought, I was like, look, why don't I just sign his fucking jersey? It doesn't make a difference. Like, he's not gonna know.
Doesn't know.
Yeah, he won't know. And
He might Google it. He might Google it. Like
I've literally been. I have the Sharpie. Look, I can afford a Sharpie. I got the thing, and I've contemplated. I'm like, I just look at his autograph, and I'll just do it on his thing. I'll feel really excited about it.
For a second, like a lot of people can afford Sharpies. You sort of drop that, like,
I can afford it.
No, but I mean, like everyone can afford, or most people. You know, it's like a magic marker. It's not that expensive.
Yeah.
Well, are you talking the fine one or just the standard?
But either way, it's not like
the fine one is where it's at.
Does this a lot. Is like he tries to brag about like stuff that he can afford.
Right.
But, you know, most of us can afford like a magic marker. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Oh, here's one right here.
Yeah, it's not. Again,
are we doing this?
Yeah.
No, I know what this is.
Wow.
You guys worked at a sponsorship deal, didn't you?
Wow. Yeah.
I knew it. Fucking
look at you scrambling.
I don't like it, man. People
Rob's on a shipping container.
Head on a swivel.
The problem with the show is that people come on with pre-written sponsorship deals that we're not aware of.
Right.
And so they'll start whipping out different products and sort of naming them and like casually dropping it.
Well, you know what is interesting and ultimately useful with a Sharpie?
No, see, I don't like it.
10 seconds. Man. I just need 10 seconds. You know what? I did not fail this year for Christmas because I think I got the gift of gifts.
Oh my God.
I read about it online and I was like, holy fuck. I set my alarm for the morning it was going to drop on the website because I knew it was going to be a hot ticket item, I think is what they call it.
Yeah.
So I woke up at 7 a.m., went on the Lego.com website.
Dude, I did the same thing. I think I know what you bought. Yeah.
And I got the Home Alone house.
Dude, I set my alarm for midnight in Eastern time. So I knew on Eastern, and I got that house. So you haven't given it yet.
Haven't given it yet. You gave it already?
Well, you know, I thought that was a fun thing.
I'm assuming. Are your kids boys? Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, I got 3 boys now. Yeah.
Okay.
Durs, by the way, new dad. Congratulations, by the way. Like, this is amazing.
Thank you.
New dad.
Just a few weeks old.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, girls can play
his kids
Legos.
are amazing.
People in the chat are upset. Yes, girls can play with Legos. I was just assuming that these two guys, from what I know, I'm assuming that they have boys.
He was recapping. He was like, I think I know this. Yes.
I know a little bit about both of their families.
Right.
But you got the
I saw Durs. I saw your boy this week at the Clippers game.
Dude, we've just been kicking it. I've been out of the house twice. I went for the MacGruber premiere. Saw you. Hilarious show.
You guys are both you're also both in the George Harrison video, right?
We're just soulmates. Is that what's happening?
It's so funny because we do.
I'm not in that video.
We live in the same side of town. We're in similar soccer leagues. We travel in the
It's
same
true.
thing.
Our kids played soccer together. Yeah.
But we definitely have gotten the same nights out of our house because like those are the 2 nights that I've really been out of my house, the Clippers game and the MacGruber premiere. Yeah. And so we got to see each other. But that Home Alone house, I gave it to my kids for like a fun thing to be doing during the month of December because we'd be watching. I knew they'd be watching Home Alone, so that was like kind of. How are you gonna
beat that when it comes to Christmas? And I'm not trying to pry, but like, did you build a water slide in your backyard?
All right, so my kids are. I know how to beat. Oh, I hope I know how to beat these things.
Because I'm not going to beat it. Can't beat it.
No, they have very specific wants.
Right, a fake autograph. We've been over that one.
A fake autograph. We got like. I mean, my kids have ridiculous ass. Like Gus. Oh, sorry. Vanilla Ice is like, I want a soccer net. And I was like, great. Like it's not a hard gift, but he wants that. So it's like, great that, you know, and then my other son wants like a Mario Kart, like racing thing. Like those are like, they're not going to care that much. Like they were psyched about the Home Alone house and it's been a fun family activity. Like we leave it out. Different groups of us will sit down and do it throughout the whole month. So like, it gives us something to do, but the gifts that they want are very specific. They're not like big or expensive. They just are incredibly specific about what they want.
They're
So
fulfilling to them. Yeah, sure.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing that was the craziest was we went to New York over the holidays. My son is very into basketball, and we went to the NBA store and we found this thing, and he's like, I want that. And I was like, we'll talk to Santa. We'll figure out. Remember, write that down. And I'm taking a picture of it, really. And I'm like, I'll order this online, no problem. And I realized like it's not online. It's not anywhere. I couldn't find it anywhere. And then I had to like sneak out of our hotel room in the middle of the night to run up to the NBA store to buy it and then sneak it back into our hotel room and like shove it in the bag and bring it back here. That's the thing I'm most excited about. And I guarantee you, because I did all that work, he will be like, cool,
won't care.
done.
Yeah. It sounds like you're just laying an alibi for something else.
You guys
snuck out for a couple hours, and I came back smelling of liquor. Now, here's the thing: the person cleaning up, they were drinking. Now they had a bunch of Maker's Mark on them. I don't know what happened. The crate fell over. I got doused. Now I had sparkles on. Now I'll tell you why I had the sparkles on why the sparkles were on my person was because there was a cannon outside.
The LA Sparks jersey fell on me, and sparkles came off.
But I do think that Home Alone house would be great. And I'll tell you like an upgrade for it that we also got on Etsy. I bought the lighting kit. So you can put lights in it that work on a remote control. So all the rooms have like different lights. Can
I say something about Etsy?
Yeah.
I've heard Etsy. I don't know what Etsy is.
I wouldn't know how to do it. I wouldn't know.
I don't even know what it is.
It's basically like flea market Amazon.
It's people that make stuff at their house and they mail it to you. Yeah.
So somebody made the lighting that could go with the Lego house already.
Yes. All different Lego kits they have all the lighting for. So and it's this guy in Australia, Brissy Joe, our good friend Brissy Joe knows probably this guy. But yeah, he gives you like a little tutorial. But there's like whatever you type in, like I have a friend who's really into Yellowstone. What did I do? Typed in Yellowstone and got him like a pint glass from the ramp in Yellowstone.
Is anyone on this? Is anyone on this show right now on the TV show Yellowstone? I don't know what everyone's working on. Paul, are you or Durs on the show Yellowstone?
I
can't talk about it.
No, come on. Are you
under wraps?
It's under. I did sign an NDA.
I want because my in-laws are like super into Yellowstone, and I tried.
It's Republican secession.
That's exactly what it is. It's
interesting.
That's exactly what it is. It's Secession, but on a ranch
for Middle America.
So does that mean
it's Secession for Middle America? That's all it is. And,
Succession, obviously, like I would imagine those characters are Republicans, but
but
Democrats watch it to be like, look at these buffoons. But Yellowstone is more like these people are also Republicans, but Republicans watch it because they're like, that's
they're relatable.
Jacket.
Yeah.
There's a moment in Yellowstone where Piper Perabo is like
downhill skier.
Peekaboo
Street. Go ahead.
Street, yes. Piper Perabo, great activist, actor, whatever.
She was my wife on a movie.
Activist, whatever.
Activist. She is on, and like she's she's like boycotting like the land, right? Because basically the show's premise is like the Native Americans want their land back, and Kevin Costner's like, we take better care of it than they ever did. Like that's like one of the main thrusting stories. And so at one point, Piper is on the show and she's like talking about how she's a vegetarian. He's like, oh, you're a vegetarian?
Right.
You know what it takes to make quinoa? You know how many bugs and ants are destroyed to like get a quinoa field? Does it just make a difference how cute the animal is before you care about animals? He's like, we raise cows, we treat them great, we eat steak, god damn it. Like it's like that, like it's like you think you're all that shit. I know what it's that kind of thing. It's like we're serving you up.
And this is Kevin Costner. Is he known as kind of a guy who
he's a cowboy?
He rocks that way? Or is he more of like a libertarian who's like, look, man, I kill it, I eat it, like
I think the idea is like we are the better protectors. Like, yes, we are the wealthy landowners, but we also care for the land. Like it's like you may see us as being these like Republicans who are like hurting the land, but in
Right.
actuality, we care about the land. Like that's
Right.
kind of it. Yeah.
But the
They
show
say
is
Costner was a big Trump guy.
the show is straight up. Is he really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Hang on. What is he or is he? I mean,
That's what someone said. Can someone back that up in the chat? We just announced that in the chat.
Someone in the chat said that. That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Kevin Costner has a casino. I might just start reading these. He's a mutant. Cool.
But
so again, this may be a little off.
The show is like Dallas or like Dynasty. I mean, it's a soap opera, right?
But no, it really is like, I'm not joking, like Republican Secession in the sense that like, it's very well acted, but the twists and the turns are just like Secession. It's like,
is it good?
It's not. It's actually very good.
I gotta
it's
watch
it.
Yeah.
It's there are moments like that where you're like, okay,
would you be on a show?
Yes.
Like that.
Would I be on a show like that?
Yeah, like where you had to be like something completely not you, but like, you're like a cowboy or you're like
for sure. I mean, I look, as an actor, I would do if I thought the storytelling, if I thought that was gonna be a good show, and then it wasn't doing anything like diabolical, I would do it, even if I was playing a character that sucks.
Amazing. And I'm the same way. That like I used to be, before I was married, before I had kids, like I was a total snob about like I'd get stuff and I'd be like, I'm not doing this show. This is like not cool. This is not like the comedy street cred on this is not good, whatever. And like now I'm like, oh yeah, I'll fucking be on Young Sheldon as, whatever,
Right.
As long as
the only thing I won't really do is like I auditioned for something and they're like, and it shoots in Bulgaria. And I was like,
oh yeah.
This is like the part where I'm like, I'm not down to be like 4 months in Bulgaria. Like that, like,
by the way, this is your agent's favorite thing to hear is to go, I just want to do something local. And they're like, do you want to work? What the fuck?
I don't mind. I get like, but the idea of like doing a show that primarily shoots in another country would be
that's rough.
Yeah, right.
That's a no. That's a big no.
By the way, this is from an article. It says, with that in mind, Costner takes issues with being labeled a Republican. In the 80s and 90s, he endured the Democratic nominee he endorsed Pete Buttigieg. Here, this is the whole thing.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. I felt like, he's a candidate person. He goes for the candidate.
Which by the way is perfectly fine. Like, isn't that what we're supposed to do? Is go the candidate that you go, I like what this guy says, not
like there's no vote down the party line.
Yeah.
Weird videos that came out.
And then you settle.
Yeah. He had like some weird sort of like acting videos, like how to act where he was like on YouTube talking. Remember that, Scheer? Like, didn't we show those on something?
Yes. Where he was like
about the craft of acting.
Yes. Oh my God. That was really funny. It was like him. I forget what the game of it was, but it was just him really like just having a glass of wine talking about acting.
It was like, it was just like him on the roof of like a building, like talking about acting. And like, it's just this sort of insufferable stuff that like, you have nightmares about, but
I mean, the weird thing is like, isn't he just doing himself usually? I mean, JFK, he's pretty outstanding in, but isn't he usually just being like, me, you're filming, I'm saying the lines pretty good. Kind of watchable.
Waterworld, maybe Waterworld. He was like, I'm a guy from the water.
Right. I do remember that line. That was the t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm a guy from the water world.
I do believe that like most great like leading men, especially from like the 80s and 90s, always were just playing themselves. It's like, what's the difference between like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible and Tom Cruise in The Firm? It's like, it's not or Denzel Washington.
What's cool about Tom Cruise is I guarantee you he could give us an hour explaining the difference.
100%.
You know,
and I actually do believe that he's a good actor. I think they're all good actors, but like you are ultimately going in to be like, oh, I just want to see like Denzel Washington be a pilot now. Now I want to see him like run a train.
They're just doing like a version of emotional them, but like not like a character and like
I would love to hear Tom Cruise break it down because he could.
He would. We would be so charmed. We would be taken. We'd be taken with him.
Were you at that event, and we'll let you go. I'm sorry we kept you here for a long time. Were you at that event where Aziz had hosted the MTV Movie Awards, and Tom Cruise had his party the floor above Aziz's party, and then Tom Cruise came down to Aziz's floor? Did you remember that? Were you there for that?
Whoa.
So Tom Cruise had a party on the roof of like the Soho House, and Aziz had his party beneath the roof of the Soho House.
Smart.
He came down and he stood in the dance floor, and he had a receiving line that was essentially, I think, every person from the party, and everyone walked away like genuinely having a moment with Tom Cruise. Like everyone that you talked to was like, he gave me the best advice. You're like, oh my God. And there's like a room of like cynical comedians, and everyone's like, he saw what I wanted and he helped me achieve it. Like I was like, wow.
Mm-hmm. You know why? Because he's 40,000 million years old. He was sent from space, and all that shit's true.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. If that's not like a pitch or whatever for Scientology to get in there and just try it on for a little bit. Just
get in there, get it.
See if the suit fits.
Man, I stumbled across the Durs. You didn't know you were coming on to a political show, but I stumbled across the Scientology channel on DirecTV the other day. I was just like flipping through. I was like, wait, what? What is? And it was just like all shows about Scientology, and like it was pretty.
That's like
amazing.
that little studio that's down the block here in Los Feliz. Like they have they bought a whole studio.
The whole thing is real estate, right? Like,
it
is. I mean,
their main thing is like renting out apartments in Hollywood.
Sick. I mean, hey, whatever you got to call it.
And
I love how like at least there's like a cool creative angle to it, right? Like,
hey, they're making money. It's great. And you know, I heard that if you can find Shelley Miscavige in one of those apartments, you get all their money. So like, but it's a big shell game. They're always moving her from different apartments. So it's a matter of can you find it?
Were we supposed to talk about your podcasters? I don't know.
Mine?
If we did that. Yes.
We should.
We can.
But will tell us.
Okay, sure. I can is this like a plug or it's called This Is Important. It's wherever you get your podcast, and it's me and my only friends, the guys who co-created Workaholics with me, Blake Anderson, Adam Devine, Kyle Newacek quit. So
what?
So it's just the three of us, baby. Oh yeah, quit the pod. Didn't have time for it.
Wow.
We go after him every episode now. It's kind of fun.
God.
I love that. Will he come back? Like will there be an episode where he maybe sees the error of his ways?
It's up to Kyle. He's busy. He's doing he's the directing producer on What We Do in the Shadows, which is a terrific show on FX.
Yeah, so funny.
That's more important than True Friendship.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
It's fine. He's slammed.
We're making news slamming Kyle. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, fuck him.
But it's actually like I was actually excited when you guys started doing the podcast, because I think it's just, I mean, it's very funny, but it's also just a great chance. I think that people always are looking for like this idea of like, I want reunions, I want this, I want that, I want this. And it's like really what you just want is like you don't need like you just want to see those people that you like just interacting and hanging out. And I feel like that's like a perfect way to kind of keep it. And you get to do like I thought your movie was great. It's like you get to do different things where you're not just having to do the same thing all the time.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the pitch we gave them was like, hey, this is like what the conversations that happened on the roof on Workaholics.
Yeah.
Which were generally just like had nothing to do with the episode usually, which, you know, you don't really do on a 21-minute, 15-second show because you just don't have time. But we thought it was important to have these casual bullshit sessions on the roof. And so now this is it on a podcast. You know, we don't have guests, which is like not the smartest idea. Well, yeah, on the behind the scenes, like there's no production to be had with the exception of our producers who edit, etc. But like every episode isn't like, oh shit, we got to watch Paul Scheer and Rob Hewler on, you know what I mean? Like,
right. Yeah.
We don't get that juice. It's just us talking about the day, the week, whatever.
I think that people want that though. I think that people, I mean, I always find that like, I understand, like, I don't know. I think I think like podcasting is about people are checking in with who they want to hear. And sometimes the guests don't make a difference. It's like here on this show, it does make a difference. Obviously you're here and it's fantastic. But it's like, I do think it's like, but I think it's like when it becomes weird, it's like, I feel like this is This is my bigger theory on podcasts. I hate like a whole thing where it's like you come on and like, all right, so where did you start? What was your thing? It's like there's plenty of podcasts for that. Like
Right.
no one needs another version of that.
And
like,
they've
let's
done
just
it before. Yeah.
Yeah, like I like
Hey,
the idea of just hanging out.
When people are like bad interviewers too, and it's literally just like, oh, okay, so how did you get started, and then what happened,
and
what,
some of those are wildly successful.
it's amazing.
Yes.
Should we start a podcast together where we have guests on, and
this is it.
we ask them where they started? But the
rule
is you have to make up your entire life.
I would love that. I would love that, and it was like maybe called an improvised biography podcast.
So where are you from? Connecticut, right? And we all know.
I always lived on the farm. I always had a thing with these animals, and that's why I got into puppetry. I was gonna say like Wikipedia tells me is the other version of that podcast. Like you only ask questions based on the 5 paragraphs that are on Wikipedia, because everyone will ask me that. That's what I always get hammered with. I have to like delete stuff from Wikipedia one time because people are like, can you talk to me about your oil paintings? And I was like, I don't even know why that's on Wikipedia, but that was asked by everybody.
You had to delete that?
I did, because I was like, it was a bit that I did for like Lost that I didn't even make the oil paintings, but someone put it up there because they thought that I did make the oil paintings, and I have to explain every single time that I didn't make the oil painting.
I didn't know that I could edit.
You were living a lie. Anybody can write these pages, right? That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
dude,
strange.
You're so cool to come on here, and I appreciate it. And I'm getting ready to exchange gifts with Paul, it's something we've been talking about.
We will do it eventually. Maybe off air we'll do it. Yeah, maybe we'll
do it on air, Paul. I mean, like,
if I may, if you're writing on a gift, a Sharpie marker, it doesn't smudge. It's the gift writing pen of the season. Be sure and go out and get your Sharpie.
I don't know, man.
Sharpie.
I don't know why everybody comes on here with all these like different endorsement deals that I don't have. It seems like, I don't know, it's just a bummer, man, that other people come on our show and actively
this is
make
the new
money.
hustle.
Chill out, man.
Hey, and by the way, when Paul and I are trying to wet our whistles, we like to reach for a pamplemousse lahai.
Yeah, get into it.
Fucking flavor. What is happening?
Dirts and I, we realized that we have very similar likes.
Soulmates, man.
Yeah, we did it.
Fuck backpacks. Thank you guys for having me. Always funny. I catch the clips on your guys' Instagrams, and then I slide in DMs, and I'm always like, so wait, what happened there? What was the backstory? Like a weirdo. So it's very cool to be part of it.
Are great to be here. We'll talk to you soon.
And I hope everything works out with all your gift givings.
Likewise. All right, guys.
Yeah. See you, buddy.
See you. Now, Rob, I really do want to get to this gift exchange, but I think, honestly, I don't want to stop the show because we do have some amazing.
My wife just hold a second, because I'm in my garage and my wife is telling me that we did get an Amazon package. Let me just see. Is it? From. Oh, it's not. It's not from you, but that's right.
Okay. Jeez.
I mean, maybe sometimes the crazy thing is that because of the postal service, the past couple of years, that fucking guy Louis DeJoy, the Postmaster General, has slowed down the mail service. So maybe that's part of it, that I didn't get anything.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you are right about it. Molly's gonna track it, and we're gonna check in with some people here. I gotta tell you, Rob. No, this is going to be too serious. I shouldn't do this. I'm not going to do it. All right. I just saw something that's very disturbing, but I can't.
Is it on the internet? Do I need to read it? Is there a nuclear missile coming at me?
No, I'll tell you what it is. I mean, but just know that I'll switch gears very quickly. My phone's blowing up because I guess the superintendent of LAUSD, one of my children goes to LAUSD, just basically sent out an email going like, hey, we got some very disturbing threats to the schools, and that's every school in LAUSD. Like, we take them very seriously. Just so you know, we don't want harm to come to our kids or our staff. And they're like, if you see something, say something. It's like, I don't want to send my kid to school tomorrow after that. Like, what is that? What is this?
No.
I mean, I could read you the whole email, but it's like that's essentially what it's saying. It's like this is crazy. Yikes. Now it's saying, please take the time to talk to your kid about their use on social media. My God. I don't want to send my kid. I mean, it's a super frightening email. All my parent friends are like, what are we doing? Why don't we send our kids to school tomorrow after that?
No.
That's not cool. I don't like that kind of that scare tactic there. All right. Now I'm going to quickly change back. And
let's have a great show. You know what I mean? Like, here's the thing is that, I live in Hollywood, California. I think you do also. And so part of me is always like, how much commitment do I give to this show that we're doing versus my normal life, and, my what's going on in my life. And at a certain point, I just put on the blinders and I just say, I'm going to do the best show I can do. So,
wow.
Does that make me a hero? I don't know. I think that's a strong term. If people want to use that term with me, that's fine on social media, at Rob Hubel on Twitter and Instagram. But, I've just decided that in light of this email, I'm going to keep going with the show.
Wow. Okay. Well, it doesn't really affect you, but okay, sure. Well, Rob, we actually, we always reach out to our Discord to be a part of the show. Yeah. And we came up with a brand new segment for the show this year. This is our holiday special, and it's a non-denominational holiday special. And the segment is simply called Show Us Your Ornaments. Yeah. Now, if we had like a graphics person, we'd be like, boom, show us your ornaments. We don't. Show us your ornaments. And right now,
I will tell you that we were talking about this in the pre-pro meeting, and I did hire a graphics person, just so you know.
Oh, great.
But they
didn't have time to do this.
Said that they were harassed by you. Verbally.
I mean, I will yell at somebody. I'll yell at people. I mean, I will just be like,
they said that they were verbally harassed by you.
Well, let's bring up Molly. Yeah, let's bring up Molly. And Molly, are you going to come on, or you can shake your head? You don't have to. Okay. Oh, I didn't know if you were ready. Okay, we'll just bring up our people. You don't have to. Okay.
She's muted.
I didn't know if you wanted me here.
We would love to have, if you want to introduce the people who wants to come forward. All right, great.
Absolutely. I wanted to share my holiday ornaments because I don't really do ornaments.
Oh, great.
I do have a full collection of nutcrackers.
I love that you have some nutcrackers.
So this is the nutcracker. This is the guy in the nutcracker who makes the nutcracker.
What is that guy called?
I don't know.
Steve,
why do you have all these nutcrackers, Molly?
Because when I was a child, I was into ballet, and I would often put Clara in our school. So Clara was the girl who dances with this, and then but I can't remember any of the details. There's no dialogue in a ballet.
In the nutcracker.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But then this is my favorite one, is the Rat King.
Oh gosh.
Oh wow. And so these are stored throughout the year, and they come out, or they so how long
it's not a year-long decor, but these are
when did you bring them? When did they separate from the house to your place? That I think is a big moment. Like, it's like when I decided, like, I'm gonna take my Christmas house, like I'm gonna take my dolls to like when did you decide that you're gonna take your nutcrackers with you?
It was sort of thrust upon me. My mom moved from a bigger house into a smaller house a couple years ago, and so I got all of my American Girl dolls, all of my trolls, and then my Christmas nutcrackers. Anyway,
what is the history behind the nutcracker? Like, that is a very popular Christmas decoration, and like was there a point in time where we were all like, hey, let's crack nuts, let's put the little walnut in here and crack? Like, why do we have those?
Rob, no.
Okay.
Well, I guess like the idea is our nutcrackers seem to come out during the holidays, but they seem like we eat nuts throughout the whole year.
I eat nuts all the time.
Yeah, like it seems like you would want to. Are there holiday nutcrackers, or are there like just regular? Like, would you like? Oh no, we're taking out our holiday nutcrackers now.
Yeah, there's like a tactical nutcracker, which is just like like lobster claws.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
That's your everyday nutcracker. But like, I wondered how it evolved into like this figurine of like a soldier, and there were various ones now. Yeah,
Absolutely, yeah, and there's all fun ones. Rob, I didn't do the research, but I'll
That's
get back
okay.
to you on that.
All right, we'll get back to
He's talking about the ballet.
we don't need to know about the ballet. We want to know about the actual Nutcrackers. But while you are looking at that, we have a raid, by the way. A bunch of people have just come in for the best part of the show, which is show us your ornaments. Thank you, Rat Raid. Great. Show us your ornaments. It's happening right now. We have people on the Discord coming in to show us their ornaments. We have two of them.
Are people. These are civilians from all over the world. A couple different people that have made ornaments on their own, right? Homemade.
And they are going to show us. Well, no, not homemade. We will find out. Jeff, I saw Portable Jeff in there. He shook his head. No, these are just ornaments. They may be sentimental. We don't know. This is the first time we've done it.
They have in their house. Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Raiders. Thank you, everybody. Here we go. All right. So show us your ornament. Who is first?
Jeff, and then I'm going to pop out.
Welcome, Jeff. You might remember Jeff from Baby Shark Tank. Baby Shark Tank is a show where we bring on people that have great ideas, but no energy to actually execute them. Then we evaluate those ideas and we steal them from them. Jeff had a great idea about, I think it was something about babies and radar, right?
Yeah, it was about
putting tracking devices on something.
Yeah, putting tracking devices on children to make sure
so you can't leave, so kids could never be kidnapped again.
That's what it was. Jeff's idea was to put tracking devices on kids, but then also abduct the kids to boost the sales of the tracking device service. I think I might be
right. We were going to be working to kidnap the kids after we implanted them with the
all,
chip. Anyway,
this is all the deep lore of Friend Zone.
Anyway, Portable Jeff, a Discord star. What is your ornament?
So I have this ornament from Alicante, Spain. I picked it up. I picked it up in Spain, and this has a lot of sentimental value to me because
keep it in the frame here. We want to look at it. Molly, can you pop them big? Pop them big.
Here, I'll even.
I don't. Oh, here we go. Oh, now I'm on board. Okay. At first I didn't like it. I didn't like it, but now I see it. With the lights, I really like it.
You can see the ancient castle that's on the mountaintop there,
and now why does this hold a special place for you?
Well,
beautiful. So beautiful.
So a little bit of a warning. This might get a little heavy. So my wife and we tried to have a child for around 7 years. Nothing worked out. All the doctors couldn't figure out what was. What was the matter? We saw several clinics, nothing worked out. And I got some advice to take a look at Europe because we had kind of reached the end of our road on what we could do. And we were quoted a price that just meant that we weren't going to be able to have children. Because we could not come up with that. So then, incredibly. So I had a friend that lives in Europe that said, "Hey, why don't you check out the European clinics? There might be something better for you there." And I looked, and we found a clinic that was 75% cheaper than the U.S.
Whoa.
And they cater to people all over the world. So this was in Alicante, Spain, and they had their great clinic, and they have an entire English speaking division for Americans that want to come over, and proud to say that it worked. We have our daughter. She just celebrated her 2nd birthday in October. And
amazing.
So we were
wait a second. I gotta back up here. This feels like another plug that I'm being cut out of. Did he come on here to talk about plug this fertility clinic in Spain?
Be cool. We got a good deal from them.
This is the thing, man, is that everyone comes on this show and they get money by promoting these other businesses, and I get cut out of it.
So this is actually my second Baby Shark Tank idea.
Oh my God. I knew it.
Yeah,
I knew it.
Jeff, what a beautiful story. What I love that. And I didn't expect it to go that direction. And I loved congratulations.
So
and
Jeff,
I know how
so in all seriousness, this all worked out. You guys were able to have a baby, a daughter, because of this clinic in Spain.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unbelievable. Look, there's a picture right there. That's all I needed to see was a picture of a child.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it would be kind of weird if I had a just random child as my background for my phone.
A picture of Danny DeVito.
Exactly. We went to a clinic and my wife had Danny DeVito.
Jeff, thank you for taking the time to actually share that ornament and that story. That's beautiful. And it's going to be a tough thing for Liz and Trevor to top, but
wait till these assholes. Wait till these assholes come on.
Hopefully it's way funnier.
Yeah. welcome Liz and Trevor to the podcast or the video podcast. How are you?
Look at these guys. Would you look?
PJs. Matching PJs.
Look at the matching PJs. So guys, just so you know, we just had a very personal touching story about the emotional story behind a Christmas ornament. So now it's up to you guys. If you guys come on here now with some sort of little flippant, thing, I feel, again, it's up to you guys. I'm not trying to.
First of all, I want to say that they've done a couple things that have already set the bar. Like Jeff, we love Jeff. He's great. But what did these people do, Liz and Trevor? First of all, they're Discord all-stars. They're book club all-stars. They're running the book club on Discord. So thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
The lighting, A+. The matching outfits, A+. Wow. Okay. The camera, the setting, everything, A+. So right now, just on a technical level, you've beaten Jeff.
I don't know that we need to like suck their dicks this hard. Like I think it's cool. Look, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
We know they're gonna fall. They cannot top.
But the world that we live in demands proper lighting, a good set. I have not invested to the degree that I should have, but anyway, guys,
here we go.
Guys, let it rip. Let us know what your story is.
So we have a couple of ornaments to share fairly quickly, but
we like to do personal ornaments that are more around the family. We like to do an ornament for trips we take, just something personal that we can take home, and then when we and put the tree up, we kind of reminisce about like different trips we've taken.
Oh, I love that.
Our first, so we have 2 kids. If you, I don't know what people know or don't know. And our first trip alone, we went.
I'm sorry. How would other people know how many kids you guys have?
Well, the Discord famous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're Discord famous.
Okay.
We have 2 kids, and so our first.
How old are the kids? Just so we all know.
4
I mean, everyone on the Discord. Everyone knows on the Discord, Paul. Everyone knows.
So we went on our first trip alone without the kids, and it was like a work trip for him, and it was in Arizona, and he'd never been to the Grand Canyon. So we have our Grand Canyon ornament.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Now, according to June, most people die at the Grand Canyon. She had a number that was astronomical. Like I think June's number was like 75% of people die at the Grand Canyon. So I'm happy
to
report that you guys.
But I do know a park ranger that worked at the Grand Canyon that has a lot of stories about people that go there too.
Wow. I would like to have him on the show. Yeah.
All right.
And then so the second one is Hearst Castle in California.
Wow.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. We
First time I took him there. And then well, you want to go with your
one that we very personal to us. This is doesn't look like much right there because it looks like a normal bob, if you would. But it's actually made of the ash from Mount St. Helens.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah. Remember when that erupted back in the 80s?
Was that all part of the Christmas ornament? It was all to make more Christmas ornaments?
Yes. And it's kind of personal to both of us because I was born in May 1980, and then Mount St. Helens erupted shortly after my birth.
Whoa.
So my parents were dealing with a brand new born kid, and then the world is ending because they were in Washington State where
God.
And so suddenly they got a kid, they're new parents, and then like the skies are literally black with ash and soot.
Oh,
so Christmas ornament.
So Christmas ornament.
Now let me ask you a
that.
question.
Yeah.
If one of your kids was roughhousing and shattered that ornament, what would you like? Are they out of the family? Are they out in the backyard? Out on the streets?
We did lose.
Like,
we had another personalized ornament get a fatality in putting up the tree this year.
Yeah,
it wasn't as personal as that one, so they're still in the house right now. But that'd be rough.
My daughter has like dropped so many ornaments this year. Like she'll be like, I'll be like, yeah, here you go, hang it up on the tree, crash, shatter, and then we've been trying to be like, oh, it's okay to make mistakes, it's no big deal. But I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, fucking, we have like 4 ornaments left, like, come on.
It is rough.
Yeah.
Well, look, I walked into my living room the other day and I saw my youngest Twanch crying. I was like, hey, what's going on, Twanch? Are you okay? And Twanch was like, I'm gonna be on the naughty list. And I go, what? And he broke an ornament. Just one of the dumb ones. One of the old. We have a lot of balls like those, like red and blue. They mean nothing. They're a dime a dozen, but they had no sentimental value. But I was like, oh no, not for that one. But if you broke, the beaker one that sings, sings the song from the Muppet Show, then you would be on the naughty list. And I explained to him the difference of ornaments.
Wow.
But no, it was so funny to see him.
That rein tight on those kids.
Yeah.
Keep them after.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring down the room, but I just had a thought when you were talking about the ash from Mount St. Helens. It's like, could you do that with a deceased person?
Yes,
like
yes, you could.
Ashes?
Yes.
I think that would actually be beautiful.
Yeah, that would be a great idea. We should log off right now and patent this idea. The 4 of us, because making Christmas ornaments out of human remains is a great idea.
Honestly, I feel like I think that would be
Hello,
a
sharks.
giant.
Hello, sharks.
Sharks.
What we do
in
is we take little pieces of bone and teeth and we grind them into beautiful Christmas.
You would have to be cremated. We're not going to do the cremation. You're going to have to bring us
the grinding part.
I think that's a great idea. I also think you could do it in a lot of different things. You could do it in paintings. You could put the ashes into like cool paintings and have that on your wall. Anyway, we'll talk about all this offline because we're all going to be business partners.
We just stumbled upon great. But Trevor and Liz, do you have any other? Do we skip over?
So many. But...
Well, one last one is.
Oh yes.
So for the last 20, 30 years, started with my grandparents. They would buy me Star Trek ornaments because I'm a huge Star Trek fan.
Yeah.
And I've collected all these Hallmark ornaments, the lights and sound. I'm not going to hit this one because it talks and stuff like that, but beautiful lights and sounds. And they're all on the tree now. Enterprise A, B, C, D, A, F, all of them.
Wow.
And I always appreciate like the craftsmanship, the detail that goes into it.
I didn't when you first held that up. When you held that up, boy, I don't mean to be graphic, but I didn't know what that was. I thought that was what's called a pocket pussy. Do you know what that is? It's like something that like you.
I should have sang the theme song. Like,
Paul's got something. There you go. That's a pocket pussy. What Paul has. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Wow. Scheer's really assuming that his camera is focusing on that, and it is. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Guys, it's really beautiful.
Tree topper that I can never put on a tree, but I put it in my kid's bedroom for Christmas.
Yeah. Guys, I love it. I love the matching pajamas. Do you wear the matching pajamas on every day or just special, like just during the holidays?
We got some for the kids and us and the dog, and then we've been just wearing them the whole season instead of just.
But we'll wear them Christmas morning when we unwrap everything.
We have a matching.
Wear them, all matching.
Yeah,
I have pajamas with Chevy Chase's face on them that says "Have a Merry Christmas," and I was wearing them out the other day. And I saw a next door neighbor and I forgot that I was wearing them, and they really took me in a bizarre way. And then I felt really embarrassed that I wore those guys outside. And that was not a good look. This is amazing. Thank you for sharing your ornaments with us. Great segment. We did it.
We dropped them way too early.
Why? We showed us some great stuff.
Well,
Molly, let's pop on Molly again. Molly, what do you got?
I've got a
pocket pussy, another pocket pussy. Is it not? Sorry. Oh,
wow.
Wow.
Oh, fuck. Wow. By the way, somebody said this.
Made a mistake.
I'm embarrassed. Okay.
I removed Rob. Sorry, Rob. I don't know why I was punishing myself for Rob's mistake.
Yeah, exactly. Just knock them out.
Yeah, this is a Centaur.
Oh, I love that. A Centaur. Yeah. I like that. I should have brought some of my ornaments up. Thank you, Molly, for sharing your Centaur, not your there.
I don't like being removed. I don't like it.
By the way, somebody said here, "Oh, I'm embarrassed, but I'm wearing a Steve Harvey sweatshirt." Yeah, I'm wearing the Steve Harvey sweatshirt because it was for good fun. We went to a private screening of Elf that a family rented for our kindergartner kids today, and I wanted to be festive, so that's why I wore it. I don't wear this out often. I thought it was.
You don't need to defend. You don't need to defend that. I mean,
yeah,
I know. We all love
there
Steve Harvey.
Go.
Okay, so let's get to the opening of the gift.
Rob, you know what? I would love to, but we actually have our next guest here, and this is something that you actually booked because you love to give people tips, right?
You know what it is, man, is that I just like to take a step back during the chaos of the holidays and think about, well, what can I do? What can I do for other people? How do I impact other people's lives and shed some light? And so Hannah is just great taste and super smart gift shopper and expert shopper.
So this is like the cool gifts to get.
I think it's like what you would say, like the hot gifts of the season. But we can talk to her and see where her head is.
All right, let's
check it out. Hi. Happy holidays.
Wow, I love this look.
Wow.
Very cool. Oh,
yeah. That is so cool. I can't quite figure out what it is, but I know
like a moose, right?
It's a moose, Rob.
A moose. That is great. They are delicious. Oh, there it is.
Oh, that's fun.
This is just one of the cool gifts that you could give.
So many ideas. There's so many, because I like the malls and I love going to malls and
you love going to the mall.
I love it. And I love trying to just make myself tired and exhausted by trying to find the perfect gift. And I don't know.
What I'm loving about this hat is like the hat is like doing so much. It's fun to talk to you because this hat makes me go like, hey, you're down to have fun. It's like we live in this world. We have to make a snap judgment on people. We judge books by covers. And when I see that hat, I'm like, I'm judging you as a fun person I want to hang with.
Yeah. No, and that's the idea. And kind of what I'm going to introduce you guys to today are those kind of gifts that are gonna say to the folks that you're giving them to, hey, I'm fun to be around.
That's great. That's great. And I love it. And I also just love the anticipation, of the gift and of what are you drinking? Hot chocolate? She's probably drinking hot chocolate.
Oh, what did you got?
I don't even know. It's probably
it's a sipping chocolate, if you will.
Oh, okay. Now, how is that different than hot chocolate?
Well, very different, Paul, and I'm offended that you asked that, but I'm going to move on.
Right.
All right. Wow.
I am too. Obviously, sipping chocolate is a thicker, heartier, beefier. It's not even really a beverage. It is more of like a stew.
That's right.
Yeah.
Don't like that. Okay.
But that's great. That's great. I love sipping chocolate, and I love it. So Hannah, you've been out shopping. You've been out to the malls. You've been kind of doing a lot of online stuff also. What do you see out there this year? Like, what is hot? What are people talking about?
Okay. We're getting a big surge this year of kind of gifts that are just really versatile and can be used for a number of different things.
All right,
cool.
So first thing I'm going to introduce to you guys, I'm not sure if you're going to be familiar with what it is, but don't worry and stay calm. I'll talk you guys through it. So This is really exciting.
Oh.
Whoa,
what I love about this is there's so many things that you can use it for. So for example, I'm a 34A, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, so now.
Oh.
Wow.
6C.
Oh. Okay.
Whoa.
Wow.
You can clearly see the difference. Yeah, you can see the difference.
But that is, correct me if I'm wrong. That is a sponge, right?
No, but no, it's not, Paul.
Oh.
It's not. It's not that.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And you know what, Rob? Let's just give Paul the benefit. What made you think that this was what
Is
you
it
said?
the texture, the spongy
what
texture, or the
Well,
shape
it looks
of
like
it?
a sponge. Like it's a shape of like a sponge. It is the
Hmm.
color of a sponge. I know sponges can also be green and blue and stuff. But yeah, it just looks like a sponge.
No, this
looks
is
like a
very
sponge.
expensive.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
how much does one of those go for?
There are
and where you get it. If you get it at House of Gucci, it's $242 per cubic
That's a
centimeter.
Yeah.
That's Gucci?
House of Gucci, the TV show, the movie with
the TV movie.
The TV movie show.
With the guy who plays Darth Vader? Okay. All right.
With the guy from Darth Vader.
Gifts or do you,
But also the other
Is it
thing
just
is,
for
Paul,
breast enhancement?
It's for all sorts of different things, probably.
watch this. So if you're sick,
Right.
this actually distracts people. If you're not feeling well, you go, oh, excuse me. And they go, that's adorable. And this lands on them and they go, this is so cute.
I don't know if people, because it seems like,
I think that's a hot gift. I think it's a hot gift. We'll put it in the category of hot gift. Also, Paul, you probably didn't even know this. I bet you, and I don't want to talk out of school here, but I bet if you put it in water, I bet you it absorbs and expands.
Yeah, it's a sponge.
Well, if you're sweaty, if you're doing a workout, something I just learned, you could take one of these puppies with you, and okay, you're not going to be so dewy anymore. A light little tap on the face. Okay, right. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to prom. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. So facial moisture, probably body moisture too, armpits,
a sponge,
back.
I go to the supermarket, get it for 88 cents. I get 4 of them.
Paul, this is like talking to a Scrooge over here.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying. Okay, well, I thought we are gonna
get. There we go.
If you're not gonna respect.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to upset. I
have a sip. Have a sip of the chocolate. Relax. Recalibrate. Recenter.
I do have it here.
Let's move on. Okay. Next hot gift. I love it. So far,
it's like the bottom part of the hot chocolate. It's like the bottom part of the hot chocolate where it's just like I want to shake it up and get it more liquidy, but it's just like the sludge.
Soylent.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I've seen the ads. I don't really know what that is. Is it like what is it?
Like a Christmas Soylent. It's like a meal. It's a ready to go.
Ooh, yeah, it's very thick.
It's meal replacement. Like it's meal replacement. Yeah. If you are in a jam, if you're in the wilderness and you don't have time to hunt or fish or gather, have yourself some sipping chocolate.
I'm here to support. People want to boot me from the chat. I don't want to be booted. I'm here. I don't mind the syrupy sipping chocolate or the House of Gucci. What do you call it?
House of Gucci.
It's actually called anything. It's kind of what you need. It's just it's called malleable.
You know what? My wife does with that. My wife will take 2 or 3 of those and sew them together, and then we'll use it as birth control.
Oh, as a contraceptive.
Yes. Yeah, we'll together put it inside of her to make a physical barrier against my against my semen or my sperm or any of my I don't know how many other ways to describe it, but
do you have 2 other ways just for me?
Yeah, I mean, some people would say like cum, or like jizz. I hate to say jizz.
Guys, let's not get dirty. Please, let's not get dirty. This is
I'm not. I'm saying these are doctor medical terms, but if you put 2 or 3 of those together and you string them out, you can block hot jizz from getting where it needs to go.
That makes sense.
But anyway,
I will tell you this. Doctor medical term. Okay.
God, all this talk is making me really feel Christmas.
I feel so Christmassy. I feel so Christmas. Hannah, how many people, Hannah, do you have to shop for? You probably have like a big family, and
I've got a bunch of family members. So I've got a brother.
Yeah.
And we're always giving each other noogie sandwiches.
I bet he farts and yeah.
Yeah, he's a little toot muffin. So I got him a little gag gift, which
okay. I love this. I love gag gifts.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, maybe he wants a brew. Well, he's 19, so not
no way.
Instead, he's gonna get pirate piss soda.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. And what is that exactly? Is it actually piss from pirates?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's gross Gus's pirate piss.
Wow.
Yes.
I mean, I get that as like a prank gift, but if I think my kids, I don't want to okay.
Wait, hold on, Paul. You don't feel comfortable giving your kids the urine from a real life pirate?
History lesson in a bottle.
Yeah,
but it's a joke though. It's not. That's not a real piss from a human being.
Whoa. So pirates don't need to urinate.
You think? Oh, okay, Paul. I don't think Paul. So just because they're pirates doesn't mean they don't have to still pee, Paul.
I'm not okay.
Because they're out there, they're drinking, while they're plundering and sailing around and singing the songs. They're drinking rum, they're drinking water. Jaeger.
Okay, I'm not confused.
So where do you think that goes? So where do you think it goes?
I don't know, in the toilet or off the side of the boat. I'm just saying, but no one should be bottling it and then giving that.
They don't have toilets, man.
Emails, messages in a bottle, and they also piss there.
Wait. So you're talking about old pirate? Like you're talking about like Blackbeard, like pirates?
You're embarrassing yourself, Paul. If you don't know the history of pirates, step back.
I know the history of pirates. I'm just saying, but this is from an old school pirate, like not a I'm the captain now, Captain Phillips pirate.
Let's see the history. Okay. I'm
just confused.
Californian pirate.
It's from California.
Oh, wait, okay. I'm all for like the prank, funny gift, like, oh, it's cold, but it's just like kind of like marshmallows covered in chocolate, or or it's like, oh, the twisted elf, and it's like a candy cane flavored beer.
You think a funny prank is marshmallows covered in chocolate?
And what?
How is that a prank?
Because it's like, oh, you got coal in your stocking, and it's like we laugh, it's a coal, but it's really just marshmallows covered in chocolate.
Jeez. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't get pirate piss, if you don't get it, then it's not for you.
You want me to bring the other?
How much does pirate piss cost?
$142.
Duh.
$142 to drink a pirate from California's piss?
Bro.
I was on Antiques Roadshow. I would be way underquoting.
Bro.
Okay, well, if I open that up, I'm drinking piss. And do you want me to drink piss, or am I? Because if I'm getting that, I think that's like cream soda or something.
If Betsy Ross's piss was in this mug, I would be honored to drink it.
Yeah, it's the piss of famous historical heroes.
What's his name? Grossy Gus?
Betsy Ross.
Oh, okay. Sorry. This isn't.
Okay. No, on the bottle, yeah, the pirate's name on the bottle. I forgot his name, but I mean, all pirates are heroes.
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Well, Jack Sparrow. Okay. Well, okay. All right. I guess I'm just more traditional, and for $142, that doesn't seem like a prank. That seems like an expensive gift.
And I don't want to put you on the spot, but whose piss do your kids like to drink?
No one's.
They had to choose 3. Obviously, I have 5 at the top of my head, but if they had to only go down to 3.
No, my kids don't drink piss.
Your kids don't drink piss.
No, I'm not.
They drink zero piss, or how much?
They drink
piss?
water. They drink water. Sometimes they have apple juice.
Oh my gosh. Are you being serious? Oh my God. I literally can't tell if you're joking right now. Do your kids not drink piss?
My kids don't drink piss.
Have you checked on their bones recently? Are they okay?
Yeah, how are they?
Yeah,
How
because there's no nutrients in guys. I'm not getting into a conversation about what I feed my kids with the two of you. Okay, it's a funny prank. If it was like cream soda, it would be great. The fact that it's a real piss from a fucking California pirate is gross. I don't even know you could sell that because I'm sure that that's not legal. I don't know what kind of black market bullshit this is, but I get it. It's a hot, cool gift, but I'm not.
ebay.gov.com.net.
Yeah, that seems like a black web kind of a thing, a dark web shit.
Elon Musk drinks like a gallon of pirate piss every morning, and that's Elon Musk.
Okay, I'll look.
Why do you think his last name's Musk?
Right.
Probably because it's
right.
All right, guys. I don't want. Is there anything else? I don't like. Okay.
There's another soda.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The beverages this year, I've noticed that the category, like the beverage category, has exploded this year.
I get it, and I know like that's funny to get like funny things like blow your ass out hot sauce and shit like that. Like
that's how is blow your ass out funny?
I didn't want this because this isn't funny. Buffalo wing soda is not funny. It's a diuretic.
Oh, that's great. That's a medically sound.
CDC approved.
Whoa.
Wait a second. Hold on. Buffalo wing. Okay. So this is another gag gift. This is clearly not a cool hot gift.
No. This is very sensitive gift to give to people with IBS or people that have been struggling with digestive issues.
Crohn's
that's
disease.
Gonna destroy their stomach. What are the ingredients? Is it just like hot sauce and like chicken? I don't know. Like what? I don't even know what.
AC.
Oh, AC. All right, so I guess it cancels out some stuff.
This isn't a gag gift. This is
not a gag gift. And is that because I've
is it
done
buffalo wing sauce? Or is it like I'm so confused.
You want me to try it?
No, I don't want you to try it. I think that it's going to be bad. I feel like the stuff that you've been having is.
She doesn't.
What?
Yeah, she doesn't work for the company. She's a reporter. She's like giving us just her research on the hot gifts. These are sales. She goes out and she sees what the trends are. These are just the trends, Paul.
These are the trends.
Blame Hannah for this. Now, I don't know whether from looking at that, whether that's the hot sauce that you drink or you put up because there is a kind that you put up your bum.
No, there's not.
It comes with a funnel or just a crazy straw. So it's kind of like choose your own adventure with this one.
Either way, and it is, for kids, it's for families, it's for old people.
All ages. Only 12% alcohol. So, it depends on how much you want to give your kids. But
right. Yeah.
I honestly, I was coming out here to get cool ideas.
If I woke up Christmas morning and I went down, I ran downstairs in my PJs and I tore into my stocking, boy, would I love it.
You would not want this.
I would love it. If my wife gave me that, I would tell my wife, I would look my wife straight in her face and I would say, I love you and let's get married again. You know what I mean?
No. Okay. You know what? I all right. Maybe I'm just not cool enough. I don't know. Clearly I'm missing something, but these are okay.
Hannah, your background is so festive. Are you in where are you at where are you?
This is the Sky Mall headquarters, which is
wow. Oh, I love Sky Mall.
Yeah.
It's a haunted house in Lake Arrowhead. Where we're cooking up all sorts of fun adventures for you guys.
Oh wow! Can I ask you a question? Did you guys take a hit during COVID because people weren't flying that much? Or are you able to kind of, just to kind of what was going on there?
Well, it's just me now.
Oh wow. Oh. Wow. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. Hannah.
I didn't realize that. So Sky Mall, the very famous in-flight magazine, is just one person.
Well, have you noticed that there's just no Sky Malls to read anymore?
Yeah.
So there's no website or magazine anymore. It's just word of mouth from me.
So it's like shows like you pop up on shows like this, and this is the stuff that you have left.
Yeah, and you kind of hope that you know, the people that have on are really excited about this bringing on. But
yeah,
I guess in your case,
wow. So now, you were saying that you're in a. I mean, do you also? I don't mean to pry. Do you live there?
Yeah, I do.
You live
yes,
at
the
Sky
Sky
Mall.
Mall. And yeah, spoiler alert, I am spending Christmas alone.
Oh gosh.
Oh wow.
That is sad.
So
But you do
sorry to
have
hear
that doll. You do have that little doll.
Yeah, this really friendly doll.
That's great.
And what? Well, I don't like the way her mouth is open like that.
I think that's fine. I mean, that seems like it's a kid's toy, right? So it seems pretty innocent.
Okay.
I mean, is it not? Like, what is the? I don't know the product.
It's a nutcracker.
Oh,
you guys shove a nut. I mean, it seems small for.
You only do like pistachios that are already.
Oh, okay. Already shelled.
Yeah.
So she just like what gets them like sharpened or wet? I mean, what?
She just eats pistachios. What do you want me to say? I'm out of idea.
All right, so she's a nutcracker who actually eats the fucking nuts. All right, you know what? This is why Sky Mall went out of business. This is why Sky Mall went out of business. Not because of people not flying. It's because these gifts suck. I'm sorry, Hannah. These gifts suck.
Well, do you have any ideas for me? Because I'm running out. I have clothes.
Yeah.
I
got great things. All right, how about this? Like a pencil holder that looks like a fist, you know, and you put your pens in there, or like you know, or like a shirt that says the world's best barbecue dad, and on the bottom it says not official, you know, or you have like a dog costume. What is it?
Why would you have writing on your shirt? That's insane.
No one has stuff.
Novelty shirts. That's the thing. Novelty shirts are a thing.
What do you mean? So
don't
when
have a cow, man.
I walk up to someone, I have to
read too much of that chocolate.
Jeez, I don't know. This is a bummer, man. Like, you know,
people are saying I'm listing things that should be in ground mall. You know what? Fuck all you guys. You know what? Okay. How about this? It's a popcorn popper, but with a cityscape around it. So every time you're popping popcorn, it looks like, you know, it's popping over whatever town you live in.
Okay. What? Now you're cooking with gas.
All right. You like that? All right. Yeah. See, I got some ideas, Rob.
Okay.
Yeah.
To me one more time. It's a popcorn popper.
A popcorn popper, like a hot air popcorn popper, and but you know, around it, instead of just clear, it's like a cityscape, and then when the popcorn pops, it looks like the popcorn's like popping out of New York City or something like that.
City melt and all the buildings, wouldn't it go melt all over the popcorn, and then you get like?
I didn't think about it. It's more of like a weird. Okay, yeah, it's okay.
If you want to come work at Sky Mall,
I would love to. I've always had great ideas, and no one's ever brought me into Sky Mall.
Like the teeny tiny sex doll is a way better idea. Obviously,
it's not a sex doll. It's a pistachio eating doll.
It's kind of a sex doll.
Depends on how you look at it. Yeah.
Depends on how you look at it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, yeah, you could put nuts in her mouth or not do that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I would not do that. Okay, well, you know what? Hannah, I'm gonna hit you up after this because I would love to come and, you know, jam on some ideas, you know, just some Sky Mall ideas, some big comfortable chairs that, you know, massage your butt or whatever it is, and you know,
no one likes that.
All right,
can't do that anymore. Me too.
Well, that's why you got the chairs. So, you know, if you can't have somebody do it,
no. It's not cool.
Yeah, I guess you're right. And one of the producers of our show just got fired because he gave out those chairs as gifts, and now it was like people just felt like uncomfortable with it. Not yet.
That's not
cool.
I was like, Anna, did you let me step away from the gift for just a second. I know you moved to New York. Are you currently in New York, or are you on the West Coast?
I'm currently in what I can only describe as a haunted house in Lake Arrowhead. and to show you just how haunted it is, I'm just going to show you one thing.
Oh,
and then
my God.
Oh, I wonder.
Are you here for the holidays?
Yeah, here for the holidays. I wonder what's in the closet.
Oh, Oh my
God. Whoa, no.
There's a lady in there. There's a ghost of a lady.
You can't sleep
Can
there.
you believe?
You cannot.
This
is amazing.
Comedy scene. It's so.
You are in a dollhouse.
I'm literally in it. I mean, there's sex dolls. It's
This
hot.
is like
my Lord.
This is like a Dave Franco movie where you rent a house and then Dave Franco comes to kill you or something like that.
Well, Dave Franco was he was the guest. He was the guest.
Okay. That's so crazy. Is it are you there with a group of people, or you and your man?
Me and my man and my best friends, two couples.
Oh my gosh.
I love this.
Because I just got an alert on my phone about I guess there was like some sort of bus accident, and all these like prisoners from a mental institution that were convicted, they all escaped from the bus in Lake Arrowhead.
Oh, awesome.
And
tell them to come here.
No, that's a bad idea. Hannah, are you enjoying your time in New York? We'll let you go, but are you enjoying your time in New York now?
I love New York. I really do. I love it much.
Where did you hole up? What borough are you in?
Well, I'm in Brooklyn, but I got out of there because COVID's back. Baby.
Oh, right, of course. It's really bad.
It's not funny, but it is. Omicron is being. So now I'm in Arrowhead, and we're doing a bracket of This Christmas. I recommend this. We are listening to like 30 versions of This Christmas, and we have a bracket going to choose the best one.
All right, I love this. So I'm going to make this a holiday thing that we should do in our house here too. I love that idea.
Do it. And it doesn't get. We're on like 15. We're all a little drunk, but 15 in, and it's not old yet.
What are you feeling? What are you liking so far? What's the high for you on your list?
Surprise, Tori Kelly, pretty fucking good.
All right.
Who else have we really liked? We've really liked Patti LaBelle. Classic.
Ooh, okay.
I mean, have you seen the famous Patti LaBelle video where her backup singers don't show up? And she's like, "Where's the backup singers?"
Wait, how does the song go? I don't know that I know this song. How does it go?
This Christmas. Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, this is great. I'm going to do this Christmas bracket. Everyone should do this on the Discord. I want to see what everyone's answers are on that too. Like, let's get that going. Let's get that bracket going. And the after party, I would like to see that going on. Hannah, thank you for your time. Go back to your friends. Enjoy your drinking and enjoy your this Christmas.
Escaped convicts. Just watch out for them. You know, it's
just tell them my address 499.
No. Oh God, thank God. Oh, Rob, I mean, the show is almost over.
We only have time for one more thing. Let's do the gift exchange. I'm just checking with my wife. Let me just check.
I'll open it up. I'll open it up here.
My wife is saying that the Amazon guy didn't come.
But it should be there. Hold on.
This is something
that
I'll
open it up. I'll open.
When I was thinking,
my gosh!
about you, I was thinking about our friendship. I was thinking about your family. I was thinking about
what a beautiful. Okay, wow, this is so nice.
How to really give you
a frame, a little like a Kate Spade. Wow, it's like a gold frame. Oh, Rob.
I just want to tell you how much our friendship means to me, and you can show people what it is. You don't need to be.
No, I don't want to show people because this is a picture of Rob and I when we first met back in New York. So crazy. It's like I don't even know how you got this from Jason's Bureau, I imagine. And over here is a picture from the first time that we've seen each other after COVID at Largo after 2 years.
And I had it engraved with your favorite expression.
Goonies never say die.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Rob. That's beautiful. And I
as far as the exchange,
also have something for you. Which check under your chair.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious? This is like Oprah.
Yeah, check under your chair.
The only thing I can find
Molly, drop him from the show. Drop him from the show. Drop him. Okay, well, I guess Rob's had a bad connection. I guess he had a bad connection there, but I got him a beautiful gift. Rob is, Rob loves to, get, different things, and I just.
Is it this?
I thought you had a bad connection.
No, my wife
Do you
has
like
really
that?
what?
I
No, this is my daughter has one of these. She might have left it in the garage. Is that me?
Oh, what? No, what?
You're breaking up.
What?
Well, Paul's breaking up. I don't know. I feel like maybe he didn't get me anything, but I want to thank all of our guests, Anders Holm and Hannah Pilkes.
What I did get Rob was something really amazing. I just want you to know, if you're a fan of mine, you know that Paul gets the best gifts, and Rob is going to get an amazing gift. It's a beautiful gift, brand new lighting setup and camera and whole background, and that's what I got him. He can't find it, but it's definitely there.
Hey,
we're back.
I don't need a fancy camera or lighting or soft focus background. What I need is a true friend that remembers me and friendship.
So, great guest tonight.
Okay. Well, that's our year-end celebration. I guess. Is it a backpack? Are you going to give me a backpack?
I do have an extra backpack. Would you like a backpack?
No, I don't. I don't want that.
If you like what you saw, make sure you like, subscribe, do all the things that you do when you watch YouTube, because we're here every single week producing free content, free of charge for you. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.